Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here, bringing you guys some more NHL 19 news and new features that we know of so far. I'm gonna hopefully be doing this very often, and as soon as I hear more, I'll try to do, another video for it. So let's go ahead and just get right into what we know so far. So let's see if we can hit 200 likes this episode. I know we can do it, so go ahead, hit that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe and join the Dorsal family if you guys feel ever so kind. So first of all, let's go ahead and look at the pre-order bonuses. So we're going to compare the editions so far. So there's currently 3 editions. There's Standard, Legend, and Ultimate. So it looks like Legend and Ultimate will give you 3 days early access if you pre-order it. And also, you get the base game, of course, in all 3. The Standard gives you, and I'm getting alerts now, thank you for the sub, whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. You get 5 HUD packs with the Standard and the loyalty reward, which we will get to later on. So with the Legend Edition, you get 20 HUD packs, 1 a week for 20 weeks, a HUD Rookie item, the Cover Athlete item, the HUD Legend item, and an unlocked hockey bag and a loyalty reward. So it looks like everything's the same in both, but the Ultimate Edition is 40 HUD packs, 2 per week for 20 weeks. So you're getting double the amount of HUD packs in the same amount of time. So that's the difference between the Ultimate and Legend, and it looks like everything else is pretty much the same. Also, we'll take a look at the covers. The Ultimate Edition has Gretzky, and the Legend Edition has the same thing, but Gretzky lifting the cup. I definitely like that cover better. And also the Standard, of course, has PK on it. So very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at the new features now. Alright guys, so just some more on the Legends and pre-orders. Excuse me. You get a HUD Cover Athlete item for every year you've owned the game, which is pretty cool. So you can get Taves if you've owned 16, Tarasenko if you own 17, and McDavid if you earned 18. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool as part of that loyalty reward. And you get your 2 HUD packs for your first year of ownership, 3 more for your second, and 5 if you own all 3. Again, really cool stuff. And also, here are the, I think that's all the, and then you get the CHEL hockey bag, which sounds like things that would be like outfits is my guess and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Unlocked hockey bag. Skater equipment such as jackets, hoodies. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured it would be. And then the Legends, Matt Sundin, Peter Forsberg, Mark Messier, Guy Lafleur, I hope I said that right, Brett Hull, Marcel Dion, and I think that's it. And then of course we have Gretzky, who's definitely confirmed. But these are all just HUT players. I don't know if there's going to be Legends aside from HUT. I would think so. I would hope, because I remember in NHL 12 there was the Legends team, and I hope they have something like that again, because that would definitely be very cool. Alright guys, so here we go. Now we're going to look at the new features in NHL 19. So it says that we can now play on outdoor rinks and journey from the pond to the pros in new and returning game modes. Be a pro? Maybe, that's what I'm hoping. Compete with and against 200 of the greatest hockey legends to ever hit the ice, highlighted by Wayne Gretzky. Powered by cutting-edge new gameplay technology, which we saw in the trailer. It looks like the skating and the player movement is definitely improved this year, which looks really cool. Explosive edge skating that delivers more acceleration, speed, and responsiveness. So very excited about that. So let's take a look at expressing ourselves. With millions of different possible clothing combinations to explore, there's an outfit for everyone in NHL 19. 900 new items, which include hoodies, jackets, parkas, knits, and even more tailor-made for hockey fans everywhere. Bold designs that highlight our personality. So very excited about that. We can wear different kind of outfits, different appearances, play style classes, and player traits. So definitely looks like this is the World of CHEL thing that they have going on that is apparently something new. So very excited to see what that does, and I'm hoping it plays a big part in Be a Pro, since that's like one of my favorite modes in this game. So obviously there's going outdoors, and which I'm very, very excited about. Showcase your skills and creativity on surfaces that are all new to NHL 19 and experience everything the world of CHEL has to offer on these new stages. Building upon the success of EASHL, World of CHEL introduces a new unified system that lets you create your perfect player for use across multiple modes and outdoor surfaces. So that is something that's telling me that maybe Be a Pro will come into effect. So we get customized gear, and we can apply these traits to our players, and they will impact the playstyle across the World of CHEL, including when you're playing threes drop-in, EASHL, as well as the recently introduced NHL 1s and ProAm modes. So I wonder if that ProAm is like, maybe has to do with Be a Pro. I'm trying to think. I've heard ProAm. I know Can-Am, but I don't know what ProAm means. That's one I'm not too sure about. So I'm hoping that's going to be something to do with Be a Pro, or like a different kind of mode, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to assume with that one. So then there's free-for-all hockey, which looks like the ones mode. 1 versus 1 versus 1 free-for-all game of hockey in the ones mode. You compete against 2 other players in a no-limits game where skill and creativity reign. With no rules, no stoppages, this all-out gauntlet will give you a great chance to flaunt your style and hone your abilities. With free-for-all to progress to new outdoor locations and become king of the hill. That sounds interesting, although I would have loved to play goalie in this. That would have been a lot of fun. So I have a feeling that you're not going to be able to be a goalie in this mode, which is kind of a bummer. Unless maybe you can in the Pro-Am mode. I don't know, but I would have really loved to play goalie in this. Maybe you still can, I don't know. So maybe it'll like force you to clear the puck out because you probably can't freeze it. So yeah. And then there's the real player technology, which is RPM, real player motion. Providing a higher level of control and responsiveness. So this has to do with like, you know, the way the players cut and skate now, the edge work. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about that. New physics collision technology. So hopefully they won't just run into the boards every time the puck is cleared out. Hopefully that will be the case. And then of course the game comes out September 14th, 2018. And if you get it 3 days early, you can play it on the 11th of 2018. So very excited about that. I think this is going to be a very fun game mode, or a very fun game, and I hope you guys are excited for it as well. So here's one thing that I'm very excited about that I just read. The scouting is going to be better this year. So we'll have a separate scouting budget, and we'll have to hire and fire scouts. Very happy about that. So one may be an expert in Russia and Scandinavia, but may have mediocre awareness of players elsewhere. Scouts will return with detailed reports of graded attributes and text descriptions, and there's a fog of war element. Any players to whom you don't assign a scout, there will of course be blind spots with no hints of their abilities. So if we draft a player we haven't scouted, you still won't see their ratings until they play a few games somewhere in your organization. That's interesting. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. That will be very that's going to be very exciting. So unfortunately, it seems like that's the only major improvement for franchise, and it sounds like the only change for Be a Pro, the single player career mode, is the addition of skill trees for traits akin to what's available in FIFA. Here's hoping Be a Pro, my personal favorite mode, mine as well, gets some love next year. So maybe this whole World of CHEL and ones doesn't have to do with that, which kind of is a bummer. So that's kind of something I'm a little upset about. So I don't even play FIFA, so I don't really know about the skill trees. So I guess we'll have to wait until the game comes out to learn more about that. Alright, so here's some more on the World of CHEL. There's 12 forward or defenseman classes, and you can get 2 traits and 1 specialization. And a specialization is a perk like increasing the energy level for your team every time you score a goal. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That one won't necessarily be useful in this mode though, because NHL 1's mode matches are 3-player affairs. So that's pretty neat. I don't know if this is like for sure, but it definitely seems like I'm very excited for this one mode. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so here we go. Here is the ProAm. So this allows players who want to play online to hone their skills against AI before jumping into real competitions. This mode offers 43v3 challenges against the best hockey players past and present. The second is Ones, a new skill-based competition that pits your talents against others, and a 3-for-all, where the player scores the most goals against an AI goalie, so not user-controlled, in a certain amount of time wins. So you win these 1v1 competitions and you earn points that can eventually move you up the competitive tiers. So that's pretty cool. That sounds interesting. So that's what the whole ProAm mode is. And then, of course, there's also different, and it looks like some of the locations, as read here, are based on real places, which is pretty cool. So that's nice. I'm very excited about that. So some more news on the Legends. So we know that they're bringing back more than 200, including Wayne Gretzky, and they're going to go back to the days of black and white TV, some of these guys, including stars from teams relegated to the dustbin of history like the Hartford Whalers and Minnesota North Stars. So that's pretty cool. And they're going to fill out several all-time teams, which is pretty cool. So I have an idea, like, it'd be cool to see, like, Bernie Parent. That would be a cool guy to have back for the Flyers. Bobby Clark. I wouldn't be surprised if Hextall's in it, because he did have a Hut card. So that's one thing I'm not too excited about with the Legends, because a lot of these guys were in Hut. So possibly. But yeah, I still don't know how this is going to go, you know? I'm very excited to see, like, I'm very excited to do challenges with these Legend players for sure. Alright guys, that's about all I have for you in terms of news. I hope to have more later on in the future. Definitely be sure to subscribe and, you know, stay tuned to the channel. I would like to keep posting news as often as I hear it, and whenever I hear new features and stuff like that. But I'm very excited for this year's game, without a doubt. I think there's going to be a lot of new changes, a lot of new modes with the Ones, and then hopefully the Legends you can incorporate into offline instead of just Hut as well. But I'm very excited, definitely excited for this year's title. I think it's going to be a step up from 18. But that is going to do it. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Peace.